Hey guys, this is Jason with Swan Vinyl Works. Today I'm going to show you how to install the front Volkswagen badge emblem overlay that we sell on swanvinylworks.com. It's going to come in two pieces. You're going to have this main piece with the Volkswagen logo on it. Then you're going to have this chrome surround piece that goes around the very edge of the badge to hide the chrome. As far as tools for this install, we do include a tucking tool similar to this, and you might also need a heat gun or a hair dryer. Ensure everything gets smoothed out all right. Start out, you're going to want to clean your badge with 70% isopropyl alcohol. Make sure you get in all the edges and the cracks. Get it perfectly clean. Once you have that done, let's go ahead and move on to putting on the decal. So what you're going to want to do is start with this chrome surround piece. I like to just take the backing paper right off. And what you're going to do, as you can see, the center is just a little bit wider than the rest of it. So you're just going to line that up right at the very top middle of the logo. Let one side droop, and then you can just pull it around, lining up this back inside edge with the plastic around the side of the emblem. So once you got one side down, just go ahead and squeegee around with your finger and then slowly peel back this tape. Not all the way, just enough to where you can wrap the other side and make the seam at the bottom. Now I'm going to pick this side up. Try to get out of your way here. Just do the same thing we did on the other side, just pull it around. As you can see, I have a bug down here, but it just wraps right around at the bottom. And it creates a nice clean seam where nobody can see it. So then, once you're here, just give it a nice squeegee, starting from the back side, working your way towards the front. You can go ahead and pull your tape once you get it close. You might have some wrinkles at the top, but you can work those out once the tape is off. Carefully pull the tape the rest of the way. All right, once you're to this point, you have the tape off. Just use your thumb and just gradually work the material around the edge. If it's a little colder outside, you might have to use a heat gun, make the material more pliable. Work it all the way around. Make sure everything is nice and laid down to the surface. So as you can see, once you have that installed, you have a nice clean edge all the way around the perimeter of the badge. And now you're ready to put on your main logo portion. All right, so what you're gonna do with this is just peel your backing paper off. And you have these little registration marks on the side so you can make sure it's level. And what you're gonna do is just try to get it as centered as possible. Kind of check your edges. It will overlap a little bit. If you need to, you can pull it back. This can be a little tricky, so just take your time. All right, I'm happy with that.
This is an editor's note to also check your top and bottom edges to make sure you're even on those. Just wanted to let you know to do that before you start actually squeegeeing it down.
So now we're going to pull all of our edges back where just the center is touching. And then you're just going to slowly use your finger to work it in a circular motion out towards the edge. But you can also lift up and kind of keep some tension on it to help it lay down. And you're not going to get it all the way around the edge, so don't worry too much about that. once you've gotten to this point where most of the actual Volkswagen badge is down, you can peel your tape back at a very sharp angle. You might have to put your finger up here at the top, keep it from coming off. Just peel the tape off, and then that allows you to really get in here and work down these edges. Just take your time. Don't go straight, just go across.
Another note I'd like to make about this is when you're squeegeeing all these edges down, make sure you work around the entire perimeter and squeegee them down gradually. Don't try to set one edge down at once and then move on to the next section. It's the entire thing is one big piece. You got to make sure all of that goes down kind of in a uniform manner.
And like I said earlier, if it's a little cold outside and the material's not wanting to wrap, you can use a heat gun and heat up the edges a little bit.
So what we're about to do here is get the heat gun and heat this bottom edge, because all the tension has wrapped around and now it's resolving at the bottom. So what we're going to do is heat this vinyl, and that's going to relax the fingers so we can squeegee it properly.
What you're looking for is to see the fingers kind of start to relax. You don't want to get it too hot. You're just trying to release some of the tension there. Keep working around the edges. The last edges you put down will be the hardest, just because you've worked the material all the way around both sides. So now it all wants to gather up at the bottom, which is why we work from top to bottom. So if you do have any issues, at least they're not extremely visible. All right, at this point, you can use your tucking tool and just kind of feed the vinyl into the crease or into the crack of the molding here. All right, so once you're at this point, make sure everything is nice and squeegeed down. Use your heat gun or hair dryer, just go over it one more time. Make sure you lock all your edges in. And just like that, you're ready to go. As you can see, it's a huge improvement to the front of the car. You can choose any color for the Volkswagen badge itself on our website. All of the background surrounds do come in gloss black. We might expand that to more color options later, but it's a specific type of vinyl we use to make sure these aren't too hard to install. So stay tuned for more info on that. But yeah, there's the finished look. If you're interested, like I said, we sell these at swanvinylworks.com, as well as everything else you see on this car, the headlight eyelids, grille stripe extensions. We got the front grille stripe color change, GLI badges. Got the side badge overlays. We make these for the 35th anniversary as well, with the chrome deletes. Got the rear badges as well. Anyways, if you have any questions, you can send us an email at swanvinylworks@gmail.com, or send us a message on Facebook or Instagram at swanvinylworks. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching the video. Hope you have a great day.